introduce yourself.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Vinay Singh Bhati. I am from Ajmer, Rajasthan. My father is a civil servant and my mother controls the household activities. Sir, I have an elder sister and I did most of my schooling from Ajmer only. After that, I did my B.Tech in civil engineering from Nirma University, Ahmedabad. Sir, my major project was on construction of railway bridge, which comes under Northwestern Railway. And sir, talking about my extracurricular activities, sir, I am active in sports since beginning. I am black belt in karate and won some medals at district level and other championships also. Sir, apart from this, I also took participated in inter-school swimming competitions and other inter-college cricket matches. Currently, I am preparing for college interviews and other PSUs exams. So, talking about my life goal, so my short-term life goal is to get admission in reputed college, and so my long-term life goal is to enhance my strengths so that I can achieve an admirable position in an organization, so that I can also motivate people around there.
Okay, so Vinay, you are from Ajmer, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me something about Ajmer.
Sir, Ajmer is basically known for Dargah Sharif, and there is Pushkar also, which is 20 kilometers from the Ajmer, where there is only temple of Brahmaji in India. In Ajmer, in Pushkar there is only temple.
So there is a Pushkar lake is there, huh?
Yes, sir. Pushkar lake is there.
So what is so special about this lake?
Sir, there is no much speciality if we can see with respect to any there will be no any sports, but it is very old. That's why there is so many good things about this, because traditional of Hindu doing aarti there, and that makes it very precious at evening.
And what about Dargah Sharif? Can you tell me something about Dargah Sharif?
Dargah Sharif is basically situated in old Ajmer, and I don't know what type of things, sir.
Okay. Vinay, you are black belt in karate, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so black belt is also provided in some academic proficiency domain. Can you tell me which academic proficiency domain this black belt is conferred?
Sir, Six Sigma.
Six Sigma. Okay, tell me more about the belts provided in Six Sigma.
Sir, there is white belt. Sir, I think green belt, and sir, there is a black belt, master belt also, sir, there, and yellow belt is also there.
Okay, so what are the different designations provided into the Six Sigma experts?
Sir, there are first at the top of these there are expertise. After that there are masters, and below that there are black belt, which handles the project, and below that there are green belts who are like leading the project, and below that the white belts are performing under the leader.
Who is at the top?
Sir, master black belt. Master.
Are you sure master black belt is the topmost position?
I think yes, sir.
Okay, and who handles the project?
Sir, green belt.
No, green belt is not the project manager. Tell me who is the handling the project, entire project?
Sir, black belt.
Okay, so what do you understand by Six Sigma, Vinay?
Sir, Six Sigma basically means to use the tools and techniques so that we can improve the process.
Okay. And Vinay, you have worked in construction of the bridge, construction project of the bridge.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about the construction management and construction projects. What are the various problems of construction project, and largely why it is in unorganized sector only in India?
Sir, there are so many challenges we can face in construction industry. Sir, the main challenges you can face is the safety of the personnel or the workforce who is working there. Because in India, it's not very common that the project manager and site engineers take care of the workforce who is working there. And sir, the civil construction industry is so much unorganized because there are different parties and not one single party who can do the work from the scratch to the whole part, like from investigation to the construction of the bridge. There are so many parties like raw material suppliers, labor force suppliers. So because of that, it is very unorganized, and
Okay.
there is no proper communication.
When did you graduate, Vinay?
Sir, I have graduated in 2019.
19. So what were you doing last year?
Sir, last year I thought that I should join any construction company to gain some work experience. But because of the coronavirus, I won't be able to do that. So I prepared for GATE after that.
Mhm. Okay, Vinay, tell me what is the reason why NITIE Bombay you are interested?
Sir, because as a B.Tech student, I have a bit technical bent of mind, which is not only thing which will going to be help in any organization. With
Okay.
that, I need with that, sir, I need certain soft skills like presentation, interpersonal skill, communication skills, and
So
time management.
do you think that is the reason why you want to join NITIE Bombay for?
No, sir, there are other reasons also. Soft skills and the training which NITI provided us, the alumni base and the brand value that NITI has. It's
Okay, you
very
have
good, sir.
applied for IE and SM both. Have you got the calls from both?
Yes, sir.
So which one will you prefer if you get selected in both?
Sir, I will prefer IE over SM.
But don't you think sustainability management is close to your branch and your expertise?
Yes, sir. Sustainability management is close to our construction industry, but sir, in industrial engineering, we can get the overall exposure on what other things are going on in the field also. Sir, it will be very helpful in that perspective also.
Okay, so can you, Vinay, tell me how do you define the strength of any material?
Sir, strength is the maximum stress which a particular material can take up exceeding that particular stress, the material may get failed or may get permanent deformed.
Okay,
That particular is
can you give me some example of material having good strength but poor hardness, and material with good strength, good hardness, and material with good hardness, poor strength, and material with both poor strength and poor hardness? So I want you to think for a while and give me names of 4 such materials which are having good strength, good hardness, poor strength, poor hardness, good strength, poor hardness, poor strength, good hardness.
good strength and good hardness. Sir, steel is the one who has which has good strength and good hardness.
Are you sure steel has hardness?
Sir, if we
What is the
increase
percentage
the
of carbon in the steel?
0.2%,
And what about in cast iron?
sir, I don't know. I think it's 5%.
Are you sure 5%? It's huge.
Sir, I am not sure, sir.
Have you not done stress strain diagram in strength of material?
Yes, sir.
So any idea about some materials which are soft, not hard?
Sir, materials which are soft.
Okay, how do you calculate the hardness from stress strain diagram?
Sir, hardness. Sir, hardness is basically from stress strain diagram, sir. I don't know, but there is machines like Los Angeles test and other things which you can calculate.
Can we say hardness and brittleness are related?
Yes, sir. We can say that if the material is more brittle, then it is more hard also.
Okay, so from stress strain diagram, I think you can get an idea.
Yes, sir. We can get some idea about that.
Okay, any question from the audience?
Sir, what is the effect of economy on by COVID-19 on Indian economy?
So what do you think COVID-19 is going to having effect on Indian economy? And I will add to the question of Jaideep, and I will add how it is going to impact, I mean, first COVID and second COVID wave. So what is your take on that, Vinay?
Sir, I think the first COVID wave was the first type of thing which India has ever faced. So at that point of time, it was very essential to make the nationwide wide lockdown because India was not ready for that particular disaster. And also, sir, if we can say that the hospitals are also not equipped with proper equipment. Sir, if you can see right now in second wave, the India, there are so many cases right now, and it is like 2 lakh cases have been reported per day, and it is the second largest globally after US, which has the maximum 3 lakh cases per day. But sir, right now lockdown, I think it's not the only is the last option to be implemented, because the economy has of our India has gone very down with that, because like small businessmen and small vendors and poor people and migration, they do, because of that they lost their jobs, and many of them have to migrate from the big cities to their homes. So it impact on them also, sir. So lockdown is not an option right now.
Okay, Vinay, let me give you the feedback. So I'll provide you 6.5 out of 10. Huh? I'll give you 6.5 out of 10. I will provide 6.5 to you for some of the things where you need to improve, right?
Yes, sir.
Vinay, your get up and everything is okay. I mean, the way you are dressed up and everything, that is okay. Background is also fine, not a problem. But only thing is, if your shirt and your background is merging together, can you see that yourself? Your shirt
Yes,
and
sir.
your background color is almost the same. It is looking like as if you are sitting in the wall only. So better you
Yes.
make some kind of contrast. That is what I want. Now coming to your presentation skill, I mean the way you express, the way you explain the things, that was okay, and the way you explain the things, that is okay. But I think there is some kind of obstruction. Flow mein there is obstruction is coming, and largely the obstruction is coming when you know that you don't have knowledge. You see, all of you, I will request one thing to all of you, like knowledge has one impact on your confidence. If you know that some subject you have studied, and suppose question comes from that subject, you have your confidence is of different level. Like Jaydeep asked you question of economy. Now there are so many videos I've kept of Indian economy, the impact of COVID on economy. मैंने बहुत से videos वहाँ पे रखे हैं. Suppose you were knowing that. Suppose you were knowing that IMF has projected the growth of India in this particular quarter to be this much. And last year, because of COVID, we had a negative growth, minus 24% growth. But this year, after January, we were expecting some growth, but because of COVID too, now again growth will go down. So if you know those things and data, then confidence will be reflected in your answer. So if you ask me, sir, knowledge has a part to play in interview. Yes, it has. And the knowledge which is required, that I am giving you, all you have to do is please go to the panel, please watch those videos and enhance your knowledge of the current issues. Now, as far as the issues related to industrial engineering are concerned, all the civil engineers whosoever are related with construction industry, please go through the topics of project management, construction project management, the typical problems of workers and laborers in construction industry, how to train them, migration of the laborer, the moment next project starts, the old labor goes away, how to train them. You do not get skilled laborer in the construction projects. That is the main headache of the engineers. So please focus on that particular part. Where you need not to focus and where you are already comfortable is the civil engineering knowledge or engineering knowledge. So where you have to basically put effort is with me sitting here for the interview, and then you have to prepare for industrial engineering terms, then you have to prepare for current issues. These three parts you need to prepare with me. And as far as the engineering is concerned, like I just asked you about strength of material, some little bit question here and there, then your presence of mind can only help you. And as a interviewer, I will check your presence of mind. You know, those of you who are from civil and mechanical engineering background, they know that stress strain diagram is a very simple thing. They know that stress strain diagram may there is a ductility, there is a brittleness. Y-axis is a stress. So high strength materials, if you take the example of cast iron, it is strong also, brittle also. When I'm saying brittle, it is hard. So cast iron is strong and brittle. Mild steel on the other hand is strong, but it is ductile. Copper on the other hand is not strong, not basically even hard also. And if I talk about the glass is basically hard but not strong. So that common sense will help you there. And largely questions which I am asking you here, They were the questions asked in NITIE Bombay last year. Last year there was no questions. Last year, on the basis of that experience, I keep on asking you the question. So be aware, this kind of common sense question they are going to ask you. NITIE Bombay is not going to ask you in-depth questions of technical, very basic questions, but yes, your presence of mind should be checked. So Vinay, you prepare now about Ajmer. What is so special about Ajmer and all? If some interviewer is from that side having knowledge, he may ask you there. Anything, Vinay, you want to ask me?
Sir, how was my fluency while talking?
Fluency is not a problem. Fluency is good, but your fluency is obstructed only because of your lack of confidence sometimes when the question I'm asking and you are not knowing. Then you are obstructed. That is natural. So that is the reason I told you, please increase your knowledge so that your fluency is maintained. Are we right in that?
Okay, sir. Okay.